Right, gents, we are on video tutorial number 6 of your Workbench. In this video, we're going to look at how to add dimensions, and then we are subsequently going to save it as a PNG with the correct visual or layout. So what we're going to do here, right, is go across to your dimensions tab. If you can't see it over there, or command, you're going to go into the ellipse and you're going to find where it says dimensions, right? You're going to click on those, and what you're going to do is just orientate yourself until you get a nice sort of a front aspect of this oblique aspect of the workbench. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work on this outside corner or this outside corner to indicate the height, total height. So I'm going to start by clicking on that endpoint and the bottom endpoint, right? And then pull out along the red axis or whatever axis, whether yours is green or blue, right? And then I'm going to click and release. I'm then going to use this back edge here because I don't want to put any dimensions in the front here to rob the visual of the actual bench. So I'm going to click on that endpoint there because we want the full. I'm going to scroll up and then hit on that endpoint there. And then I'm going to orbit back and I'm going to pull it up along the blue axis, right? Just enough so that we can see it. And then to get the width of this desk or depth, I'm going to then go click on this endpoint and that endpoint and probably try and match it up in terms of its positioning. So now you can see we've got all 3 dimensions in. To play with your dimensions, you can go to your glasses. If I'm correct, I'm not correct, so that's not the dimensions, it's I probably. There we go. So if we click on the model info and you go to dimension settings, what you can do here is if you click on the drop down, you can play around with the dimensions. So I've got the dimensions inside the middle. I'm probably going to change the font, maybe make them a little bit bigger, so maybe 18, and then I'm going to update all dimensions and you can see it makes it a bit bigger. Right, so it's all in place. I don't like the orientation of that one, so what I'm going to do is come back here and I'm going to click to the top there, bring it out this way, and I feel like that's a much better orientation for us to see what's going on. Now we're going to set it up, and what I want you to do is I want you to click on the Styles tab, and then I want you to go to the Find Styles at the top here, browse the styles. We're going to go to Default Sets, and I want you to go here to Shaded with Textures, right? And you'll see it gives you a white background. All right, and then we're going to add, right, shadows. So we're going to add a shadow, and you can see there that we can change the time of the shadow to reflect a different aspect of the shading. We can also change the date throughout the year. It's up to you. You can make the shadow, make the object a bit lighter and darker. There we go. So that's just brightening up in terms of the sun. Right, so you can keep that where you are. Now, and also you can add your location, so you can pick up where you are now in South Africa and attribute the shading to your time of year. So that's good enough for me. And now I'm going to go to the visual again, and I want to make sure I don't see guides, I don't want to see the axis, and I don't want to see any section cuts. I just want to have a plain view of this object with the 3 dimensions. I'm then going to go to the hamburger menu at the top. I'm going to drop down to export this, I lied, download, and we're going to go to PNG. Now you'll see it brings up this little page, and what I'm going to do is just zoom in a little bit until I get a nice full picture of that workbench with all the dimensions. I can, however, now click and scroll, but I want to try get all 3 faces, front, side and top, or front, side and top, depending on how you see that. Scroll so you can position it in the middle, and then either you can leave it in perspective or you can click an aspect here, an isometric aspect, but I'm going to keep it like it is. And then I'm going to say export as a PNG, and what it'll do is it'll download as a PNG, right? And I'm going to open that up, the download folder will appear, and then you can click on whatever it says there, however it's saved for you, and it'll come up with the PNG, right? And there we go, there's the picture. You will then upload this file, so make sure when you save this file, so you're going to right click here and make sure that it says your name. So surname, and you will then say Workbench. And you will then submit that or upload that and turn it in on your team's assignment. Well done on completing your very first SketchUp task. I'm sure you guys are going to look forward to the next few that we have as you keep getting better and better and your commands start improving. So again, well done.